If you're here, it's likely because you want to grow long, healthy hair, perhaps for the first time. While my experience working with clients have shown me that everyone's hair is different and responds differently to the same thing sometimes, today I'm sharing with you 4 practices that I continue to use in order to grow and nurture my naturally kinky hair. The first thing I'm going to share is the principle upon which everything I do is based. It's the same principle I use with my one-to-one coaching clients. Hair can only be preserved and destroyed. Growing longer hair, then, is simply the result of the hair that you grow minus the hair that you destroy. Given that my hair is delicate, I have adopted a radically gentle approach that informs not only how I handle my hair, but also how I deal with myself overall. Yeah, we have to look out for our inner child. Let's look at what I do. I minimize my use of styling tools. Brushes, combs, and flat irons can be really effective at giving you a very neat look. Unfortunately, neat hair in the present often comes at the expense of damaged hair in the future. And brushes and combs rake indiscriminately through our strands, causing breakage. If you take a highly coiled structure and you extend it, you put a lot of strain on the inside of the structure. And what tends to happen with kinky hair is that internal cracks are formed from just extending the structure. In light of this, I actually only detangle my hair with a comb twice a month. The second thing I do is retain my partings. My hair is extremely dense and tangle prone, and so arranging it into sections can take a lot of time and effort. And on top of that, everything you do to your hair contributes to its wear and tear in one way or another. Considering this, I never lose my sections. I work with the same sections all the time. So with my hair in twists, this looks like taking the twists out and then retwisting the exact same sections. And even with loose hair, it looks like keeping the roots plaited to retain the partings. Now, here's just a quick note about traction alopecia. People have asked me whether I'm concerned about traction just from retaining the same sections all the time. And in my case, I'm not concerned just because I style my hair very loosely. Just to be on the safe side, make sure that you are not pulling tightly at your hair. You can see I'm not, like, this is very loose. It's all quite loose. So because it's loose, I'm really not concerned about any traction with my hair. You're clearly enjoying taking in my content and I'm here for it, but how much do you know about growing long, healthy hair for the first time? Take the quiz that's linked in my description to put your hair science knowledge to the test. Another thing I do is avoid wet set styles like wash and goes. Now, these are really popular and they look gorgeous. But for my hair, what happens when I let it shrink is that it forms single strand knots and complex knots. I've also noticed that it just tends to feel more resilient when it's in a stretched state. This may be in accordance with some research that suggests that with textured hair, there's an uneven distribution of stresses along a curl. So basically the outside of a curl has more stress on it than the inside of a curl, which makes every single curl on your head, every single turn, a weak point. Just want to say that because I really like hair that has texture and volume, having stretched hair is perfect for me as opposed to straightening it, which would be another way, I guess, to remove these weak points. I stick to cleansers that do not tangle my hair. My hair tangles at a moment's notice. Seriously. Unfortunately, cleansing is a necessary part of every healthy hair regimen. I say unfortunately because in my case, and in some of your cases as well, cleansing can lead to extreme tangling, even if you've done some sort of pre-wash detangling sesh. By only using cleansers that do not tangle my hair, I eliminate the need for extra detangling after washing, and so I minimize the work required and the manipulation that my hair has to experience after I wash it. My cleanser of choice has been kaolin clay for a very long time. Watch this space. Find out your long, healthy hair IQ. I'm really curious to know how much you know, and I bet you are as well. The link is in the description box below. This playlist is also something you'll enjoy. It's full of tips for growing and nurturing your naturally kinky hair. My name is Asha. I'm a certified trichologist in training, and I help new and overwhelmed naturals grow long, healthy hair for the first time through workshops and one-to-one coaching.